Welcome to the Hairdresser Power Challenge, where stylists test their limits of creativity and experience. Celebrity judges will score them on cut, color, and overall transformation. Join us as we find out who has what it takes to be the next Hairdresser Power Challenge champion. Hello and welcome to the Hairdresser Power Challenge. I'm your host and fellow hairdresser, Patrick Dockery. Today we have some of the most creative hairdressers from across the nation. And now let's meet our stylists and their models. Our first contestant is Ali Cappello and her model, Sherry.
My name is Ali Cappello and I am from Monrovia, California. I love transforming women from the inside out. I love giving them the confidence and knowing that I just changed their life. My biggest strength as a hairdresser is hair painting because I'm able to take a look and make it very uniform to each individual client and tailor it. My biggest challenge as a hairdresser is staying on track and doing what I need to do and getting the job done in a timely manner. I've been a hairdresser for about 16 years and I built my clientele in a year, and social media has really pushed me beyond my limits and I've really dived into videos.
Our second contestant is Nick Flier and his model, Sarah.
My name is Nick Flier and I'm from Trabuco Canyon, California. And I love being a hairdresser because I love the challenges of the industry. I've been doing hair for 39 years. I think my greatest strength as a hairdresser is definitely cutting. I love all the different shapes, I love all the different changes, I love all the different tools that come with it. If it was up to me, I'd put a briefcase down on a table and cut hair outside in the city. My biggest challenges as a hairdresser is literally keeping up with the trends, keeping up with the fact that it's always changing and being able to stay with it and being able to accept the changes, because I've been a hairdresser for such a long time that I've had to adapt to all the different things that come along with it.
And finally, we have Magic Michelle and her model, April.
My name is Magic Michelle and I'm from Fountain Hills, Arizona. And I love being a hairdresser because it makes people feel good. Making them feel good and changing their mood from when they came in is the greatest feeling that you can really ever ask for. So my experience as a hairdresser, I have 13 years in the industry. I'm a lot of fun behind the chair. It's very interesting and exciting when you're with me. I like to make people feel good and laugh. My greatest strength as a hairdresser, I care and I'm passionate for what I do. I want to make a difference. I want to give them that feeling. I want them to feel completely different from when they walked in. It's more than just about what they want, it's about how they feel. And you want to deliver that feeling to them as well. My biggest challenge as a hairdresser is to not drop things.
Welcome to round one, where our stylists will have 2.5 hours to do a cut and color transformation. Let's set the clock and let the competition begin.
The look that I have planned for today is a very trendy classic bob with some texture. I'm going to brighten it up, give her something subtle and sun-kissed so she doesn't have to be in the salon every 6 to 8 weeks. My biggest challenge today is going to be not being a perfectionist and staying on track with time.
My concept today is to change with the haircut and basically with the color, putting in kind of like almost like a ghost flame look, where I'm taking something that's already has a color and just pushing some different colors along those lines around it.
The look that I have planned for today is cutting some length off, adding some exotic colors in there, going for a beachy oceanside sunset sort of a look. My biggest challenge today is going to probably be my nerves a little bit, but that's why I came here to do this, because when you fear something, you got to face it head on.
true color care, high-performance vegan formulas, and our exclusive organic super complex. Provides stronger, healthy hair, beautiful color, and gorgeous results. To find a Color salon near you, visit our salon locator at colurhaircare.com.
How do you define beauty? Is it the way you look or how you feel? Or does it come from within? At Enjoy Professional Hair Care, we believe the question doesn't even matter. Beautiful hair is as easy as remembering to enjoy. Let us recommend the right products for your hair type and find an Enjoy Professional salon near you at enjoyhaircare.com. And just remember to enjoy.
Welcome back. Each contestant has had 2.5 hours to complete their cut and color transformation. Let's meet our distinguished panel of judges and see what they think.
My name is John Bolton and I'm from Tacoma, Washington. I love doing hair because of the relationships I've been able to build over the years. I have clients that I remember when their children were born. I went to college to be a police officer, absolutely hated it. I like to work with my hands, so this industry is perfect for me because there are so many different things I can do within this industry. My greatest strength as a hairdresser is my ability to communicate with my clients. It's hard for me to realize that there's no such thing as perfect. That's my biggest frustration, is I always think that I could have done better, but that's also, being that as a challenge, it's also a great strength of mine to realize that I can always do something better. My experience level as a hairdresser is 25 years, working my way from the bottom up. So with that experience comes the knowledge to know that the second that I stop is the second that, I start to grow moss and it's time to get out.
Okay, Ali, tell me how you think you did there.
I think I definitely need to go a little bit shorter. Once I had it dried all the way through, I definitely want to bring it up a little bit.
Your concept at the beginning was a wonderful idea. And I'm glad that you told me that you're going to go a little bit shorter, because then that will help you reach your concept. A lot of people are afraid to layer fine hair, but she would definitely go a long way to get some layers in there, just to get some movement and body in there. What I'm looking at with the color is the inconsistencies throughout your color. I know you toned it. I would check that toner when you have time to look at it and see if there's anything you can change there.
Hello everyone, my name is Dennis Gebhart. I am the CEO and founder of Guru Nation, who is a brand neutral educational company for salon professionals. My experience as a hairdresser spans over 4 decades. I love this business. The people who know me know that I live this industry. It is my passion. Ali, when you decided that your objective was going to be a bob, I was excited about that because I thought it was the proper choice for that client. Now that I look at it and you've left more length, I'm concerned because of the distance from between her jawline and her shoulders. A bob always clears the shoulder. Even a lob will clear the shoulder in a portion, okay? So you need to bring that shortness up. That's what I would advise you to do. As far as the color goes, you had balayage tools, but to me that's not a balayage. To me that's close to an ombre. My concern is that if you look at them very close, the lines are hard. You can see hard horizontal lines, and that has a lot to do with the way that you do the placement inside the foil with your brush work. I'm not thinking that you can really change those hard lines, but I'm in hopes that you dress it out so you can really make it speak to us on the screen.
Okay, Nick, same question. How do you think you did today?
I like what I did for where I'm at right now. I like everything. I need to take weight out so I can see the bottom obviously a little better, and that's what I'm hoping for in the next. But I do got to take weight out, but I like the general shape of it. It's very heavy right now, so you're not really seeing it. Getting rid of the weight will give me what I'm looking for.
I agree. I do like your shape. I do like what you did. I think what you did with your color is fantastic. There are some areas where I don't know if you meant to do it or not, but there are some gaps in your color. So I don't know if you're trying to create shadows or if you're trying to do a color block, but there are some pretty big gaps in the color in there.
Okay.
But if that was your intention,
yes,
then that was your intention. I can't fault you for your intention. All I can do is talk to you about your execution.
Thank you.
With your haircut, I do agree. I like the shape. It's a great haircut for her face. I love the bangs. My concern is the transition from the back to the front. There is some steps in there that you're gonna wanna clean up.
As far as your color goes, you didn't make a big change in the color, but you made some change in the color.
Ghost change,
okay?
yeah.
So the thing is, in transformation, in this competition, you can do a basic haircut, but your color has to look fabulous.
Right.
You can do a basic color, but that shape has to be sweet.
Okay.
Okay. When I looked at color placement, I agree with John. There were some areas where it was hard to read, but I also saw the areas that we had talked about during the session where you had changed your brush angle, and I'm sure you can notice that.
I love it.
That it changes the visual look of that color application.
Made a big difference in here, yeah.
Hello, Miss Magic. Same question.
Well, I think I did not bad. Because our final look is going to bring the length up drastically, I left some length on. I would have cut more off if we were doing a straight look or if she wears her hair more straight, but she wears it curly, extremely curly, so we left a little bit length on to accommodate for that fluctuation in the curl.
I think that was a very smart move because there have been many people who said, I'm gonna give her a bob to right here, and then by the time it's done, they got the ear length bob. We know that's not what you want. With the haircut, you're working with a lot of hair with the deep part. You have very heavy layers on one side and almost no layers on the other side. There's a technique to prevent that from happening, and if you want me to show that to you, I will. And stand your client up, step back, take a visual, and look at everything, because when you do that, you'll see that the balance in the framing, you're running into the same issue with the framing as you are with the layers. The hair color, I love the transition between the magenta and the orange. The orange is a little hollow on bottom. That has to do with not evening out the porosity. The transition between the purple and the magenta, there's a horizontal line there that can be changed just by how you hold your brush to feather the color in.
I noticed on your haircut that you have a difference between your left side and your right side, and the reason for that is because of the way you layered it. On your right side, you have a rounded shape. On your left side, you cut it in at an angle. That's why there's a difference in the variation. In your color, I told you in the beginning, if you stain the skin, I'll count you down. I'm sorry, I have to count you down for that. Besides, you created the shadows. There's the shadows in the line, and that's your brush work, that you're not getting enough blend in it.
Enjoy. To receive pleasure or satisfaction. To feel or perceive with pleasure. To be delighted with. To enjoy great hair 7 days a week. So, what is your definition? To enjoy great hair, visit enjoyhaircare.com. Go to our product recommender to answer 6 simple questions and let us select the best products for your hair type. Use the salon locator to find Enjoy Hair Care near you. And just remember to enjoy.
Color True Color Care, high performance vegan formulas, and our exclusive organic super complex provides stronger, healthy hair, beautiful color, and gorgeous results. To find a Color salon near you, visit our salon locator at colourhaircare.com.
Welcome back. The scores are in for round one. Round one is worth 40 points, 10 points for the cut and 10 points for the color from each judge. And now let's see what the judges think. In the lead with a total of 26 points for cut and color, we have Nick, followed by Magic Michelle with a total of 19 points. And finally, we have Ali with a total of 16 points. Welcome to round two, where stylists have 1 hour to complete their looks with styling, makeup, and then a brief photo shoot. Now let's put 1 hour on the clock and let the games begin. All right, the final looks are in. Now remember, one of the most important things about this show is the transformation. And now we will have a 10-minute photo shoot to compare the before and the after. This is where the models really kick in and make the difference. So let's go upstairs and see what happens.
What I ended up doing was taking off about another 1.5 to 2 inches, adding in some lowlights to break up this light patch that I had here, gave her some texture and curled it and called it a day.
Ali, great job today. I really like what you did. I really like how you broke that color up. I liked how you took our advice, you brought that length up a little bit. I loved what you did with the photo shoot. You learned very quickly up there. You added some texture, you got some body and some movement throughout the whole look. And all in all, great job.
Yes, Ali, I agree with John. I think that, first of all, thank you for taking our advice and shortening that up. I think it changed your look a lot. I like what you did by putting the depth back into the hair. When we went upstairs, you took some really great shots, but kind of lost the style because you needed probably a little bit more foundation when you set that hair. But I think you did a great job.
Beautiful hair starts with beautiful color. At Enjoy Professional Hair Care, we know what it takes to maintain beautiful and vibrant hair color. With our gentle, sulfate-free, pH-balanced formulas, with Color Keeper technology, we take the guesswork out of maintaining beautiful color. Most products don't address the main cause of fading hair color, which is a high pH. When pH levels are too high, the cuticle of the hair shaft is forced wide open, allowing the color molecules to simply wash away down the drain with your time and money. Enjoy Professional line of shampoos and conditioners are pH balanced and stable, locking in the color molecules, keeping your hair looking sexy, shiny, and beautiful. So the next time you're thinking about your hair color, just remember to enjoy.
In this round, the judges have the ability to give each stylist up to 20 points, making this round worth a potential 40 points.
I took the judge's advice. I cleaned up my sides by bringing them up. I took the weight out in the back. I brought up the length in the back, and I cleaned up the bangs.
Nick, again, great job. I really, really like your color. It is absolutely beautiful. Your makeup artist did a wonderful job. Once again, you listened to our advice, you took it and you blended in those sides a little bit better. Once you took the weight out of the sides there, it completely changed the look. Absolutely great job.
Nick, I agree with John. I think, number one, you took our advice. That did change the shape. I love the color that you did.
Thank you.
Because I was involved with the creation of Formula 18 hair color. I think this is the best depiction of what Formula 18 reds look like that I've seen in this entire series so far.
So what I did today was I did curls with the 3/8 curling iron. I did her airbrushing makeup. I used a beautiful stain lipstick that matches our outfit and just created the really awesome oceanside sunset look.
Michelle, wonderful job. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you brought your model in and I saw the condition of her hair, I was worried, but I love what you did with using that texture to your advantage. You did a great job with that. When you put the curls in there, it really made the color pop a lot more. And when you went upstairs and we did the photo shoot and you were able to get those curls to be a little bit more individual and get that shape to stand out a little bit more, it looked absolutely beautiful. So great job.
Yes, Michelle, I agree with John that you took some advice, you tried to make some adjustments, and that looked really great. One thing that really I wanted to kind of share with you is, like, when I saw you take your small curling iron, the baby iron, and start to curl that hair, I got concerned because you weren't using a Marcel grip iron, which would have helped you to get a crokinole curl, and it would help those curls lay more linear against her head. I think that's why we struggled in the photo shoot of trying to get those curls to be defined. So my advice to you would be, think about getting a Marcel grip curling iron and practicing your crokinole curls, because then you'll get a curl that actually looks like it lives on that head of hair. But I think you did a great job, and it was a pleasure watching you work.
Excellent, thank you.
Well, the judges have spoken and the scores are in. In second place, with a total of 48 points, we have Magic Michelle. And in first place, with a total of 62 points, we have Nick Flier.
Woo! Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. We're ready. We did it.
Congratulations to all our contestants. Thank you for watching, and be sure to join us as we find out who will be the next Hairdresser Power Challenge champion. And always remember to support your stylist and buy your products from a trusted professional source.